And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
Online trolls quickly showed poor sportsmanship, taking to Twitter after LSU star Angel Reese mocked Caitlin Clark with John Cena's famous "You Can't See Me" gesture following their team's championship win. The backlash wasn't limited to fans. Sports commentator Keith Olbermann harshly criticized Reese on Twitter, calling her an idiot and warning that taunting a rising star responsible for attracting thousands of new fans would naturally provoke a negative response. Tension had been building as both standout players, Reese from LSU and Clark from Iowa, gained national recognition during the NCAA March Madness tournament through record-setting performances. Their growing rivalry gained further attention when Reese accused Clark of disrespecting some of her teammates throughout the event. In the title game, Reese's LSU team triumphed over Clark's Iowa squad 102-85. In the final moments, Reese responded to Clark's earlier antics by mimicking the "You Can't See Me" sign and gesturing to her ring finger to signify their championship win while staring directly at Clark. Afterward, both players addressed the moment publicly. Clark said she hadn't noticed the gesture at the time, explaining that her focus was on reaching the handshake line and appreciating the experience. She stressed the importance of staying focused and proud of one's path. Fans praised her maturity. On the other hand, Reese acknowledged Clark's skills during her post-game interview, but claimed Clark had disrespected teammate Alexis Morris in the final, and stated she doesn't take disrespect lightly. Since then, both players have commented further on the situation. Speaking to ESPN, Clark defended Reese, saying she shouldn't be judged harshly, and noting that trash talk is a common part of the tournament, not unique to them. Though emotional, after the game, Clark still credited LSU for their well-earned victory and said she admired Reese's playing style. Off the court, Clark continues to gain praise for uplifting others, even when that kindness isn't always returned. ESPN also shared that Dr. Jill Biden had floated the idea of inviting both teams to the White House, a first for an NCAA runner-up. CNN reported Jill saying, "We always invite the champions. We hope LSU will come, but I'm going to tell Joe I think Iowa should come too, because they played such a good game." Reese replied to the ESPN post with a laughing emoji caption that subtly reflected the resentment and competitiveness surrounding the situation.
Girls really need to recognize what's going on, the success of the league, and when it comes to Caitlin Clark, they need to quit being quote-unquote petty and hating on Caitlin. And they just can't do it. Angel Reese just can't do it.
Though the First Lady ultimately decided against inviting both teams to the White House, her earlier suggestion had already sparked backlash, particularly from Angel Reese and the LSU Tigers. "That kind of thing gets to me," Reese said on the I Am Athlete podcast. "Because at the end of the day, you're a woman too, and you should have been supporting us first." She admitted that seeing things like that makes it difficult to stay silent. Reese spoke candidly, continuing, "I'm just being honest. I don't accept the apology. Some things can't be taken back. If they believe Iowa deserved to go for sportsmanship, that's their choice. Let them have their moment. We'll go see the Obamas instead. I'm going to visit Michelle and Barack." But Reese's remarks didn't stop there, and soon Caitlin Clark's fans began firing back. After the Chicago Sky beat the New York Liberty 90-81 on Thursday night, Reese, now a rising star for the Sky, appeared to take a subtle shot at Clark in a tweet that was quickly removed. The tweet read, "And that's on winning in a packed arena not just 'cause of one player on our charter flight," prompting wide speculation. It was aimed at Clark, whose WNBA arrival has fueled the league's rising popularity and introduced charter travel. The post didn't go over well with some fans. One brought up Reese's college GPA, commenting, "That 1.8 GPA is showing LOL," while another argued that Reese owed Clark credit for helping bring attention to the league. "She should be more appreciative," the user said. Others looked ahead to the June 1st matchup between the two. Why is she so obsessed with Clark? One asked, pointing out that Clark hadn't spoken ill of Reese. Many fans suggested some players were envious, saying, "It's crazy how much they hate Caitlin Clark, LOL." A few noted that before their rivalry, Reese wasn't widely known and questioned the meaning of her deleted message. "I've read it 10 times and still don't get it," one person commented. Despite the drama, Reese has shown sportsmanship toward Clark in the past. Following LSU's loss to Iowa in the Elite Eight, the two embraced at the handshake line, with Reese quietly offering encouraging words. She later revealed that Clark told her to keep chasing greatness, and she returned the sentiment, urging Clark to keep pushing the game forward. The moment displayed mutual admiration despite their fiery court battles. Both players have made it clear that although they're fierce competitors, there's no personal feud. Reese explained that people often confuse intensity with hostility, but that real respect exists between them. Still, her recent behavior suggests mixed signals. In a recent performance, Reese put up 17 points and 20 rebounds over 36 minutes before fouling out late in the fourth, while Clark delivered a stunning 41-point game, including 9 three-pointers, 12 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block, leading Iowa to the Final Four.
Boy, but I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I hope she kills.
LeBron James has chosen to shine a light on the positive impact Caitlin Clark is making in the WNBA during her rookie season, even as other players like Angel Reese navigate early criticism and growing pains. James praised Clark for increasing visibility and bringing greater attention to women's basketball, emphasizing her key role in advancing the game. "What I really respect is how she's getting more people to tune in, more people to care," James said. Let's be clear, Caitlin Clark is the reason so many good things are happening for the WNBA. His sentiment is hard to dispute. Clark's presence has been transformative. She's the main catalyst behind the spike in ratings and rising public enthusiasm for women's basketball. Since joining the league, Clark has contributed to an increase in nationally televised games and helped accelerate the push for league-wide charter flights, a development that some, including Angel Reese, might quietly find frustrating given the massive spotlight Clark now commands. And with that, we wrap up today's video. Share your thoughts on Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on her historic journey.